I don't know. Is it me or I don't know. Do you agree with this? Would you say that a lot of people really, really have a lot of hard time or stink at money management? Ooh, did I actually just say that? Uh, in my honest opinion, I believe they do. I'm just saying. I know that's awful, but there's help. Help is on the way. I'm just saying it. And the problem with all of this is that it could easily be remedied, and folks just don't want to because some folks just, well, they don't care. And that's sad. That makes me sad. All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. How you doing today? Hope as always that this audio video finds everybody doing well. All right, so I got right to the point. I do believe that all of us can use a little bit of improvement in money management. All of us, yes. I include even myself sometimes with this. Yes, yes, yes. But it took a little time, effort, energy, and planning. You see, this is the thing, and I will always, always say this. It takes planning to do something. Do you know that behind every great person is themselves? What? Behind every great person is themselves. Yeah. We could like show out to the world how great we really are by planning ahead and achieving goals. But I don't want to get too much into the goal thing. I want to talk about options today. Today I'm going to talk about an option with a card, and this type of card is a great idea for controlling finances. What? A card that can actually help you control your finances? I believe so. I believe it's very helpful. All right, let's jump right into it. Going to talk to you today specifically about prepaid debit cards. Do you know what a prepaid debit card is? Many people do. Maybe some people don't. A prepaid debit card basically is a card that offers several benefits, including limited spending, because you control what you put on it, okay? You're going to avoid overdrafting fees. Why? Because it is not connected to your debit card that's like connected with your checking account at another bank, at like your actual bank. So this is independent. This is something you buy. This is something you control. If you're over 18 years old, okay, you could get this. You could put whatever number you want on there. Let's say you want to get into the habit of spending not beyond, you control the number, whatever the number is. Let's say $500 a month. Okay, if that's within your spendability limit, you put $500, you load it up, and you don't have to spend the 500. You put what you want on there, and you use what you want on there. So basically, one of the benefits of several includes limited spending because you put what you want on it. You're avoiding overdraft fees because it's not connected to your traditional checking account. All right. And it serves as a secure and convenient alternative to cash. You see where I'm going with that? And traditional debit cards. Plus, they also do not require a credit check, which, for some people, if they have, a not so great credit score, whatever, doesn't require one. You could just get one, and it could be a very helpful tool. I look at it as a tool. I look at it as a conveyor of cash as an option because these days everything requires some sort of a card, whether it's a credit card or a debit card. The difference with this card is that the funding is on there of which you control and you know how to manage it. It really puts the person, the card holder, in the driver's seat, okay? Oh, and by the way, you're not going to get billed for anything other than some tiny fees. Tiny fees. Look into the best ones possible and see what plan works for you. Just take a look out there. But to me, that's the only downside, the possibility of some tiny fees. Nothing like when you get overdrafting fees and all that. And like I said, it doesn't require a credit check and could be a helpful option for people who may not have access to traditional banking services. Not everybody has access to banking services. All right. So always keep that in mind. But my favorite feature, here's the reason why I'm emphasizing this. My favorite feature of those cards is this: it limits your spending amount. You are in control. Let's suppose you want to get your finances in order, but of course you need a card with numbers on it to convey, let's say, online payments or pay a bill or make a purchase. Okay. but you're not going to go over your head on it because there's only so much that you control. Once you're finished, like this is the way I look at it. Once it's gone, it's gone. If you put 500 a month on there for limited spending options, whatever they may be, for bill payment or for purchasing clothing or whatever it is that you need to keep loaded on a card, so you have a card readily available. The beautiful part, unlike a credit card, which is a short term loan from a bank, for example, you have to pay that back with interest sometimes if you don't pay it, quickly. This way, let's say you're paying for, let's say, an electric bill, and that electric bill is $80, and you're using that type of card. Payment is done, finished, complete. Nada, no more. No worrying about anything. You made your payment and now you are done, 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 done. And the beauty part is for people who are unbanked. Okay. There are a lot of people who are unbanked in a traditional bank, if you will. And like I said, my favorite feature for these kinds of cards is that you are limited in the spending to what you want to put on the card. And it helps you avoid overdraft fees, which a lot of people spend so much money on fees, 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 fees. What a waste of money. Any fee that could be avoided and not completely avoidable, to me, fees are such a waste of money. It's like taking money and walking up to the waste paper basket and going, bye bye, money, or going to a toilet and just saying bye bye and flush the fee away. Horrible, horrible, in my opinion, horrible. Especially when we work so hard for whatever we get. You know what I'm saying about that? So it's not connected to your regular traditional checking account, so there are no overdraft fees. All right. Also, I think it's a great teaching tool. It's a great teaching tool for young people to manage their cash. Okay. If they have XYZ amount of dollars on a card, they're over 18. Let's say mom and dad want to give a lesson to their, youngster and put a couple of $100 on one of those prepaids. They order it, they're over 18, blah, blah. And whoever else helps out with that, this is it. This is your money and you can do what you wish with it. And see where I'm going with that? You can't get in over your head on that because the money is limited to the choice that people make. Some people are going to make a better choice, some people are not going to do, but people need to learn. And the only way to learn, experience is the best teacher. I will say that over and over again. Experience in life, experience is the best teacher. All right. The other thing that I also believe is a great thing is that financial inclusion for those who are unbanked. Many folks are unbanked. For whatever the reason, they are unbanked. Okay. And meaning like with a traditional bank account, it is a great option for online purchases 'cause everything these days, everything requires some sort of a card to make payments with. Let's face it. And you could make, telephone, get on the phone if you're calling in, use your number, blah, blah, blah. So perfect for online purchases as well as bill payments. And of course, it's so easy. It's easy as pie. Easy to reload. If you have a job or other source where you need to have direct deposits on, you more than likely than not, you can have those direct deposits put on those cards. How easy is that? So they also accept direct deposits many times. Read everything. Read, read, read. Check, check, check. Ask, ask, ask. And the final one I just need to say, it's an alternative to cash. It is a safer and more convenient way to carry money. Now, while I always say keep X number of bucks, cash bucks in your home or apartment, for heaven forbid there's a power outage that's long term, have to have some cash on you to, make purchases of food. But for regular life, which is ongoing 99% of the time, right? This is a safer and easier alternative to keep on your person. Like when you're traveling, you don't want to carry a ton of cash on you. You want to have the money on a card. I can't emphasize how much I totally recommend this type of a card. And if a person is not really great using a credit card, there is this alternative. You're not going to go into debt because it's your money. You're going to limit the amount. So hopefully, I'm helping one person today. That's my goal, to help at least one person. If I help more, it makes me feel a lot better. But it is a wonderful alternative. You don't have to go and spend extra money on money orders and things like that. Did you ever go into where is it? What do they call those? Check cashing places. How many times have you checked out the cost of a money order? Now, I know I don't know, I guess some people want a money order in some places, but more often than not, they take debit or credit cards. So a prepaid debit card is the way to go. Okay. You're just going to save a lot of money. There may be associated fees, but many of these cards have options like pay as you go plan, for example. Some people have, like, let's say, a $5 fee for, you could have like an unlimited amount of use on your card. It depends on the situation. Thoroughly investigate the ones for you. Do I highly recommend it? Obviously, this video is telling you that I do. So there you go. Don't turn it down. It's a great option, especially for folks who have trouble with spending and managing their cash. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. Please click the like button. It surely helps out my channel. It really, really does. Takes a nanosecond. Thank you so much.